Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Darkthorn the Oracle. Today's reading is about what's going to happen for you the next 4 months from now. There are 3 different piles to choose from. Pile number 1 is this Opalite crystal. Pile number 2 is this Goldstone crystal. And pile number 3 is this Dreamstone crystal. So, take your 3 deep mindful breaths. Concentrate and choose the stone that is resonating to you the most. Again, Opalite, Goldstone, or Dreamstone. The timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at your reading. Also, if you need a personal reading, personal readings will be available. Look in the description box down below for all the information. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this Opalite crystal, this is your reading for what's going on in your life in the next 4 months. So, starting with the first set, we have Ask for Help, Back to What You Love, and Be Willing to Express Love. So this to me is significant of relationship advice coming to you in the future. Okay, this is about turning what you love into a passion, getting back to what you love. For some of you, this is getting back into art. For others of you, this might be getting back into music, but really turning that passion into a career. So for some of you, this is people in the industries that you want to be in being able to be an advice point for you. So you might need to, in the next 4 months, really think about what your passions are, really feel with your heart what your passions are, and express that in a creative manner. You have answered prayer, dreams, and blessings. So to me, this means you're going to be having dreams of manifestations, okay? Your dreams will be manifested into truth. Your dreams will be manifested into light. So really be cognizant of the things that you're thinking about, what you're dreaming about, what you're devoting your time and energy to, because they will be manifesting themselves over the next 4 months. So put more energy into your dreams. Put more energy into your intentions. Be very mindful of your intentions. Be very mindful of your prayer. This is a time to increase your meditation over the next 4 months. Increase your prayer volume. Write out the things that you want and really practice those new moon and full moon rituals. Really get back into your ritual baths. Get back into burning your intentions out into the universe for the spirits to receive and send back what you are looking for in this time. This is really a time of true manifestations, but know that your prayers will be answered. Please keep track of your dreams. For you in this group especially, please keep a dream journal, okay? And really focus on manifesting those blessings. Over the next 4 months, your dreams are going to be coming to fruition. Your imaginary friend. Childhood treasures resurface, okay? So for some of you, this is about getting more into like a childhood state, okay? Getting more into that childlike state, becoming more playful, okay? Getting back to what you love, again, is about getting back to that dream state, that child state where you thought everything was possible. This is about getting back to that state. Deep dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places, okay? In the darkness, okay? This is about getting in touch and in tune with your shadow self, okay? Your shadow self is really going to be providing some deep answers to you in this time coming up in the next 4 months. This is going to be aligning yourself with your dark and your light sides. For some of you, your work may be shadow work. You may be helping people bring their shadows to the surface and their deep traumas. This is about rebirth. The butterfly ferrets, I am reborn. You're going to go through a rebirth in this period. So yes, a lot of your shadow work is going to be done over the next 4 months. A lot of things from your childhood are going to surface so that you can be reborn, okay? The moon is in reverse in this. You're going to be letting go of your fears, okay? You're becoming a very fierce and powerful entity in the world. You're going to become more fearless instead of fearful, okay? The world is going to manifest for you over the next 4 months, okay? Consummation, reaping the benefits of what you've sown, okay? Being an adventurer, learning skills, being skilled. Take this time to really learn over the next 4 months. Learn more about what your passions are and learn more about the skills that you'll need to make these dreams a reality. Seek out those that can help you. You might be surprised that there are many people that are in your life already who can actually help you along your journey. You just have to be able to actually understand that and reach out for that help. But that help is available to you. Jeweled Octopus, 17. A dazzling show of gilded glass can mask the tasteless, foul, and crass. Who knows what beastly mass confusion lies beneath such fine illusion? This glitzy, opulent charade, a glib attempt at masquerade, has fooled a wiser girl than me and left her swimming lost at sea. Why hope for anything but lies from him, the master of disguise? This is looking beneath the surface, okay? This is a warning for you in this group. In your search for a mentor, understand that everybody does not have pure intentions. Everybody is not just trying to help you out. Some of them are looking for a reward in return. 555 for this group. Be careful. Not everything is as it seems. Everything that glitters isn't gold. Okay, just because it's jeweled and it's dazzling does not mean that it's for you. All right. So be mindful and be conscious of that. Shipwreck. Siren, number 40. Sing to me, siren, of lustfully depraved, of gluttony, excitement, and vanity displayed. Sing to me, siren, of excess and greed, of slothful indulgence and heady mead. Sing to me, siren, of debauchery and fame, of riches and shiny things. I'll stand fast yet again. Exercise discipline, okay? Do not be easily fooled. Do not be easily manipulated. Stand in your power and your willpower because those things will be tested, okay? You're going to have to be disciplined because when all of your shadow stuff comes up, the seas get really rough. People will try to speak to your ego. And that is what they don't need to speak to right now. That is who you don't need to be listening to right now is your ego, because your ego will get you in trouble. You're going to have to exercise great restraint and discipline to keep your ego in check. Okay, so let's look at the Light deck by NYX and understand some of the things that can help you here. I feel like this group needs an extra card because you got a lot of stuff coming up, which means you're going to make some enemies over the next 4 months. There's going to be some envy. There's going to be some manipulation and some people trying to take you out of your favor, take you out of your character, and really knock you off of this path of abundance that's being set out before you. So let's see, NYX, what does Pile 1 need to be mindful of and hold on to for this journey over the next 4 months? Thank you, Spirit. Trapped. Release the feeling of being trapped. Release the this victim mentality that you can develop during that time. You're not a victim, okay? Wishing. Make a wish. Wish on a star. Put your wish in the wishing well. Write it down on a piece of paper and burn it. Make your wish. Be clear on your intentions and your intent. Be clear in what you want. Confidence, okay? Confidence is key. For new moon coming up, new moon in Leo, this new moon we're going through, new moon in Leo in the Moonology deck says confidence is key. You need to display great confidence in this time. Know that you are a being of light. And even if you are meant to do shadow work does not make you a being of the dark. Okay? Shadow work does not mean that you are of the ego. Shadow work means that you can help other people come out of their ego. So a large part of why you're going through this for most of you is because you are a being that is meant to do shadow work. I know because I'm a being that does shadow work. You are supposed to go through your shadow and be able to tackle your shadow so that you can teach and guide others how to tackle their shadow. So you have to have great confidence that you are able to do the task that's being set before you. So that is all for your reading. I hope this resonated. Please leave comments down below if this resonated for you and let me know what's going on. And I hope to see you in a future reading. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this Goldstone crystal, then this reading is for you. That over there. Let's start with these. All right. So we have act as if your partner is here, okay? Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you and you will always consider them. Okay? Relationship pattern. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. So for those of you that are already in a relationship, this means you need to make some changes over the next 4 months in your relationship. Choose love. You always have choice. Make yours with love. Okay, so for some of you, you're in a karmic relationship currently. You're in a whole karmic situation and you need to choose love instead of this karmic pattern. Okay, some of you are coming out of karmic patterns over the next 4 months. Some of you have to choose between your divine counterpart and this karmic relationship. In my divine collective readings, I discuss the karmic and the divine masculine. For some of you, you're divine masculines and you're in a karmic situation, you need to choose your divine feminine. For some of you, you're divine feminines and you need to choose your divine masculine. This just means keep in consideration your partner at all times. If you were your partner, would you like this situation? Would you like how this feels? How would you feel as in this situation? What would your partner say to you about the situation? You already know what your divine counterpart would say to you. So what would they say about the situation? What moves do you need to make? What advice would they give you? Okay, you need this karmic situation that you're in is going to change drastically over the next 4 months. And the intention of the change over the next 4 months is for you to get rid of toxic relationship patterns, get rid of toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, get rid of that. Balance your feminine and masculine energies so you can come into balance, so you can come into union with your true divine counterpart instead of holding on to these karmic patterns and karmic relationships that are toxic to you and toxic to your future. Enchantment, intention, and romance. So for some of you right now, you've been enchanted by the karmic in the first place. That's the only reason you're in the karmic relationship. What you need to do is find the enchantment in your divine counterpart. Your divine counterpart is of you. Okay? You are of the same soul if this is a twin flame connection. If this is a soulmate connection, find the enchantment in your soulmate, okay? Set the intention of being happy. Set the intention of what it is that you need and want from a partner. When you do that, then you can really look at your karmic relationship, the relationship that you're in, and decide, okay, I want these things and I need these things from a partner, but is this person giving me that? More than likely, the answer is no, because you're in a karmic relationship. You need to move towards romance, okay? And then when you step into this soulmate connection, put romance into the situation, put love into the situation. Artemis of the forest. Now you are independent and free. Understand that you are free. When you step out of this karmic pattern, you're free. You're free to be yourself. The whole point of stepping out and finding your soulmate, finding your true love, finding your twin flame is so that you can experience a type of freedom that you've never had in any other relationship. It is all right to be alone, little wolf girl. It's okay to take some time and just be alone, okay? Once you step out of that karmic relationship, does not mean immediately go towards your twin flame or your soulmate or your next partner. That is not what that means. That means you need to take some time to reflect. What happened in that relationship? Why did you choose that relationship? What in you made that okay for you to go through the things that you went through in that relationship? And you need to let that old part of you die. Take that time to be alone and in solitude to really do the introspective work. 424, to let that old part of you die. Therefore, once you let that old part of you die, you can work on beginning anew. You can work on being a new person, okay? You can work on accepting the things that you need to accept, letting go of the things that you need to let go, courage and deciphering and discernment to learn the difference between the two. 444, love is coming your way, but you have to be ready or you're going to mess that up. Pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. Yeah, so I'm feeling the energy. Quite a few of you are divine counterparts. That's the reason you're here. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to reach out. Really talk to divine, talk to God, talk to source, talk to the universe. Who you believe in, talk to them. Talk to your ancestors. Sit there, meditate, pray, write down your intentions, burn it, do all of that. If it's time for you to reach out, reach out. If you ask, the sign will come to you. Don't go looking for the sign. Don't do that. When you go looking for the sign, everything becomes a sign. No. Ask for clarity and ask for the sign, and the sign will come to you if you're meant to reach out. But don't be stagnant due to fear. Don't do that. 7 of Wings, opposition. You're going to receive some opposition from your karmic when you try to leave the situation. When you try to leave that karmic situation, it's going to be a doozy, okay? Balance. You're going to have to find balance in yourself. Again, balance your feminine and masculine energies. Everybody has a yin and yang within them. You have to balance your feminine and masculine energies so that you can be in balance, so that you can come into union. 5 of Wings, defeat. You're defeating your old self. This does not mean defeat in the future over the next 4 months. It means that you're going to defeat your ego over the next 4 months, okay? Arsambodo Mermaid, number 18. And at the time I'm doing this, I'm on the 18th, so 18 might be a good number for you. A lonely drift distractedly apart, drawn apart. Together we're invincible, a living work of art. The sum of your parts, okay? You are the sum of your parts. You're the sum of your experiences. Everything that you feel and that you've been experiencing right now has been self-deprecation. You have been underestimating yourself. You have not been standing in your self-worth. You have not been standing in your power. That's a lot of the reason why you stepped into this dissatisfying relationship, okay? You are critical of yourself, hypercritical to the point where you accept anything from anybody that tells you anything good about yourself. And that is not what you need to be doing, okay? You need to fill yourself with some love and some light right now so that over the next 4 months you can become a better person so you can step into union with your partner. Manta Ray Mermaid, number 20. Number 20 in 2020. Tales of the deep from swabs at night paint a most unfavorable light upon a mysterious ethereal being, graceful as a bird in flight. Scapegoat for casualties at sea, sunken ships are blamed on thee, yet fear and slander cannot curb your charming curiosity. This is about being wary of rumors, okay? Now, when it's time for you to get into union with your divine partner, with your soulmate, twin flame, your next partner, that means there are going to be people in your ear trying to tell you that's not the right move. Heck, when you're trying to move out of the karmic relationship, they're going to be people like, that's not the right move. You should stay. You should work it out. No. They're trying to talk bad about your divine counterpart so that you stay in this toxic situation. They're trying to paint your divine counterpart as this evil person, but your divine counterpart is really this beautiful person. They have integrated well with their, see the light and the dark and the light and the dark and the light and the dark. They have integrated well with their shadow self. They are of grand importance and grand beauty, and people do not want you to take part in this union because they're going to teach you to be better. They're going to teach you to love yourself in a way that other people don't want you to know about. See this grand beauty? Your divine counterpart is this grand beauty. Grand beauty that other people do not want you to experience, because that means you're going to stand in your power. You're going to stand in your true self, and they're not going to be able to use you anymore. 929. They're not going to be able to control you anymore. They see this person living their life freely, and freedom is scary to a lot of people. Everybody says they want to be free, but freedom is scary to a lot of people. And when they are in fear, they'll keep you in fear. Like crabs in the bucket. When they see you trying to get out, they'll grab hold to your leg so they can come up off of you. But all it does is keep you down, because you're weighed down by them and their experiences and their needs and their wants and desires. Be wary of those rumors that you hear from those people. I'm going to pull one more card for you. One more card for group 2. Please, Spirit. Okay. One more card for group 2, please, Spirit. One more card. I thought so. Golden Palace, number 23. See all this water, okay? It's giving me really water sign type energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that your person is a water sign or that you are a water sign. It may mean that you two need to retreat to somewhere that's tropical, somewhere with water, somewhere with, you know, nice tropical wildlife. But you're going to step into this feeling of the Golden Palace, okay? The Golden Palace will be your counterpart. Golden Palace will be your next partner. It'll be the true person that you're supposed to be with. It won't be this karmic situation. This karmic situation is just trying to weigh you down. You're being invited right now to understand that life is wonderful, okay? And you're also being invited to understand that you are enough, just as you are. The person who truly is meant to be with you will love you just as you are, at all points in time. That's why you need to grow for them, okay? So you can be a better person, so they can love you better. All right, you guys, this has been your reading. If you resonated, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what happens over the next 4 months. And I hope to see you in a future video. Hello there, Group 3. If you chose this Dreamstone crystal, then this is your reading. So let's start with these. It says, the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. So, this is really speaking about, number one, you need to get back to love. Love is the only thing that's real. All of these problems that you think you're having over the next 4 months, they're not real. The only real thing that is in this world is love. And another thing this is talking about is you really need to slow down. You're going to get into this rhythm of moving quickly. I need to get it done, get it done, get it done now, okay? You are limitless, but you're taking it too far. You're taking it to a point where you're creating limits and boundaries upon yourself. You're creating walls where there need be none because you won't slow down and take your time. Everything happens in divine timing, and I don't think you fully are aware of what that means. So do what you're meant to do with love. Work with love over the next 4 months, but slow down, okay? Work on you, all right? Pause and take time for you. You have emerging, Archangel Michael, and signs. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Archangel Michael is watching over you. Archangel Michael is trying to tell you what it is. You have things that will be emerging over these next 4 months. These may be opportunities. These may be growth opportunities, business opportunities, so many different opportunities, love opportunities. There could be love offerings coming to you, but you need to really trust those signs and synchronicities as they're coming to you, okay? Trust that Archangel Michael is actually looking over you. Trust that you have what it is that you need to tackle these emerging things. Now, some of these may be emerging issues. So you need to know that you know how to tackle these when they come to you. Archangel Michael, he is a guardian of fire. So for some of you, you are fire signs, but he's also representative of justice and strength and protection. You are protected in this time, okay? You have divine protection and you have divine guidance in this time, divine direction. So just trust that justice will serve itself. See? You have a mighty shield. Archangel Michael is your mighty shield. You are divinely protected. Dragonfly Mermaid, you're attractive, wonderful news. You've attracted that, okay? It's coming into your life. It's manifesting. For some of you, this could be coming back with a person. For some of you, this may be new love. For some of this is new business opportunities, new careers, a jump into new educational path. But you have manifested it. You're going to receive that wonderful news. The unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, and negative nostalgia. Again, those signs and synchronicities, those things that are emerging, your past could be coming up in the next 4 months. But it's surfacing so that you can do the work. Do the work that you were meant to do. Have courage, okay? Have the courage to take on your own issues. And trust that this is for you. Not happening to you, but happening for you. You're divinely directed and protected during this time. Okay, so everything's not happening to you, it's happening for you. You have to have trust that you know how to make the right decisions. You know what it is that you need to heal from whatever it is that's going to be going on during this time. 424. Storm Chaser. Number 29. Again, an indication to me, your storm is coming. For a lot of you, you really truly haven't been through your dark night of the soul, and that is going to be emerging over these next 4 months. Currents control me into the night. They try to entrap me. I knew that they might. I look to the stars and I know it's not right, but we all seek pleasure. So I look in my heart and I try to express the very forces I'm trying to repress. But each time I discover I'm loving it less, for we all seek pleasure. Expect some creative energy to come out of this. All of this stuff that's surfacing is surfacing so you can heal it, okay? But express that in a creative outlet. Music, art, dance, videos, vlogging. Express that. Stardust Angel, number 22. Celestial counsel of the night, steer me soundly with your light. Navigate, instruct, advise. Share your knowledge, make me wise. Enlighten me, help me decide. Be my astral spirit guide. Follow your guiding star. Follow your guiding light. Follow your spirit guides. Reach out to them. For some of you, this may be a good time over the next 4 months to get some personal readings from your spirit guides and from your ancestors to divinely direct your steps instead of you making steps blindly. Okay? Don't operate on blind faith. Don't operate out of fear either. Because a lot of times people operate out of fear and then they make a misstep. They take the wrong path because they're not listening to their spirit guides. They're listening to their fear and their ego. And the ego is not going to make you make wise decisions. The ego is going to make you make decisions that's going to feed it and make it stronger. So it's going to feed you into more fear and into more doubt. So let's get another card from the Egyptian Tarot deck here. Group 3. Okay, 2 cards. Yeah. The Hermit and the High Priestess. You're going to have to slow down for real. This is going to be a time of reflection and introspection for you. This is not going to be a time to, half-ass it, excuse my language. But this is a time for you to come into wisdom, really study, come into your intuition, look for the mysteries and the secrets of life, do your research. Really do your research on what it is that you need to do to heal. Again, personal readings might be great for you at this time. This is a time for you to learn some prudence. So it's going to be a lot of solitude with the Hermit there. The next 4 months is about introspection for you. Okay, this is about honoring and balancing yourself, really honoring your wisdom, okay, and exercising your discretion at this time, as well as renouncing those things that you once upheld as truth. You're going to be coming into some truth and light. It's going to be really hard because it's going to challenge what you think you know about the world. 757. It's going to basically rock your foundations. You're coming into a spiritual awakening here with the High Priestess. It may feel extremely lonely with the Hermit card. You're going to need to do a lot of introspection during this time, but you're coming into a spiritual awakening. So it's going to really rock your world. It's going to challenge what you thought was truth, challenge what your perspective once was, especially if you're here in the U.S. We're coming into election time over the next 4 months. So this might even change your focus as far as that, change your view as far as who you thought you were voting for, as well as what you think the direction should be in your life. What you think you should focus on in your life. Let's look at your divine timing too over the next 4 months. Because I'm feeling a lot of hesitant energy from you. Next 4 months. Group 3. Group 3. I got a void moon. Void. So I'm getting a sense you're going to feel some hopelessness here. Can I get one more for this one? For this group, one more Moonology card, please. All right. So you got nothing will come of this situation. This is a void. Okay? A void. That doesn't mean that you're looking for a void in your life. It means that you're going to fill a void. Okay? There's nothing that's going to come of that emptiness that you feel. There's nothing that's going to come of that hole that you keep manifesting in your life. It's going to be filled by something. Just make sure that it's good. So believe in the impossible. Again, this spiritual awakening that you're about to step into within the next 4 months, it's going to rock your world. And it may not be on a grand magnitude. It may be on a fundamental level. Your challenges of what you think God is, who you think God is, challenges of how you see yourself, who you know yourself as, the type of person you really are, the type of people you're surrounding yourself with. But it's going to be of a magnitude where you need to understand that the things that you thought were impossible are possible. 11:11. Okay. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to God. Surrender to source. Let your spirit guides help you. Let God help you. Let your ancestors help you. This is a moment that really is just going to shake the foundation of what you know and what you thought you knew. You may discover you don't know as much as you thought you knew. You may discover you're starting all over in your learning journey. But take the time to be in introspection. Take the time to reach out to your spirit guides, reach out to spirit, personal readings, all the above, to hear what they want you to hear, to see what they want you to hear, so you can make the right decisions going forward. Okay, I hope this resonated with you. Leave comments down below. Let me know what's going on over the next 4 months. I want you to come back to this reading after the next 4 months and let me know what happened. Leave comments down below at any point, and I hope to see you in a future reading.